Good afternoon, friends. This is 2 p.m. and almost 1.5 hours is left for the current trading to be closed. And here we are having the list which are satisfying our strategy. That is the combination of Ichimoku and MACD and SuperTrend and MACD. These are the two strategies which have been discussed earlier and shared with you with minute details. So friends, I am just showing you the list. Kindly note down the list of stock which are satisfying the criteria. And one thing I am just telling you that macroscopically the list can be generated, but the analysis must be done for choosing the trade. So friends, we have macroscopically generated the trade, but we have to analyze each and every stock to consider whether this is fruitful to us or not, whether it is satisfying the conditions, trading conditions or not. So friends, just sharing the list. This is the list of stock which is satisfying the condition or strategy SuperTrend and MACD. The stocks are Arvindo Pharma, Sun TV Network, Hindalco Industries, Mahindra and Mahindra Financial Services, Hindustan Copper, Apollo Hospital Enterprise Limited, Granules India, Jindal Steel and Power, Power Finance Corporation, Sun Pharmaceuticals, Davis Lab, Tata Motors, Hero Motor Corp, Petronet LNG, GAIL, Shriram Finance, Oberoi Realty, HDFC Asset Management Company, Grasim Limited, Bank of Baroda, Tata Steel Persistent Systems, LIC Housing Finance Limited, Bajaj Auto Limited. These are the stocks which has been shortlisted for analysis. Second list is 1 minute, just I am opening. Second list is Arvindo Pharma Limited, Mahindra and Mahindra Financial Services Limited, Hindustan Copper, Apollo Hospital Enterprise Limited, Granules India, Sun Pharmaceuticals, and Bank of Baroda. This particular list we will take for analysis as it is satisfying the condition which has been laid down in the Ichimoku and MACD. Therefore, this 7 stock or 8 stock will be considered for analysis. 7 stocks. Whereas the list generated by the SuperTrend and MACD, I will ask you all to do the analysis at your own. So, first 6 stock is taken into consideration for analysis. That is Arvindo Pharma Limited. So friends, I am opening the chart right now. See, Nifty is approaching towards our target, that is 19,730.95. It has made the high of 19,718. Our target is 19,730. It's lagging 12 points right now. So friends, open the chart of Aurobindo Pharma, AURO, Aurobindo Pharma, see what happens. Earlier also, 2 or 3 days before, we have just analyzed this particular chart in the pharma. Interchain crossover and MACD crossover are instant at 9:15 a.m. today, and the close of this particular candle will be treated as the trigger price, and the target thereof is first target is 929. So 929 is the 920 is the trigger price, and 929 is the first target for today. Those who are holding the stock have got the handsome profit right now. So for Aurobindo Pharma, there is nothing to be analyzed right now. The stock is trading below the Tinkan and the gapping between the Tinkan and Tinkan is quite high. So buying has been reduced right now, and somewhat selling pressure can be developed at any time, and stock may retrace to the level of 899. So one should be cautious enough to put the stop loss at around here, that is 924. So this is the E-state analysis done for the Aurobindo Pharma. Now comes the second stock for analysis, that is Mahindra and Mahindra Financial Services. Mahindra and Mahindra Financial Services, just look to the chart of 15 minutes. What you will observe. See, Tinkan and Kinsen crossover is in the cloud. MACD has given the confirmation at around 10. And Tinkan Kinsen crossover is around 11 a.m. Tinkan within the cloud, the crossover is seen, so we will wait for the Tinkan to come out from the cloud, and the candle for the same is 11:15 candle, is the trend confirmation candle. Now, if you will look back 26 period, look back 26 period to identify the highest price to fix the trigger price. This particular candle, 10:15 candle, the opening of 10:15 candle will be treated as the trigger price for this particular stock, and unless and until the stock is traded above 305.30, one should not enter into the trade. The respective target is 307.55, 312.55, and 321.20. So first the stock should come around 305.30. Whereas the position of Tinkerson and PUC is, you can just visualize the gapping between the Tinkerson and PUC is quite high. So you can say that the buying pressure has been reduced at this stage, and any close below the Tinkerson will leave the stock to the level of single chain. The flatness is being observed in span A and span B. So at this stage, one should leave the stock for trading. One should not enter into this stock till the price retraces to the level of single chain. Hindustan copper. Zinc copper. I'm doing the analysis fast. Dear friends, we are just seeing the crossover at around 10:30, 10:45 you can say. MACD has crossed the signal line at around 10:45 today, whereas Tinkerson and Pinuse crossover is seen within the cloud at around 10, 10 and 10:45. 45 minutes difference is there. Whereas Tinkerson has come has crossed the cloud stop at around 11:15 a.m. today, but the candle is below the Tinkerson, so this two candles will be left, and final candle will be taken, which has closed above the Tinkerson, and that particular candle will be treated as the trend confirmation candle. This is the complexity while determining the trigger price when the so when the price is below Tinkerson and crossing is seen within the clock. So friends, we have determined the trigger price. Any clarification, you can contact me in the mail. Mail is being displayed in the contact section in the YouTube. So friends, now we have to take the stop loss because the gapping between the Tinkerson and Pinuse is high. So for safer and for aggressive players, one should put the stop loss, take the stop loss to the bottom made by the Chicago span here, that is 160.45. Thereafter, the target. The target for the Hindustan copper is 166, 165.95 or 166, you can say. So these are the targets, stop loss and trigger price for the Hindustan copper. Overall trend is bullish in case of Hindustan copper. So one should expect that the target can be achieved in a day or two. So friends, just moving to the fourth stock, that is Apollo Hospital Enterprises Limited. Apollo What we are observing here, friends, the Tinkerton crossover is around 10:45, whereas 11:15 at around 11:50, MACD has cut the signal line from below to upward at around 11:15, and the respective candle close was 5,133. This particular candle is the highest close during the last 26 period. So the close of this particular candle will be treated as figure price, and the target for the same will be 5,224, 226. So friends, what will be the stop loss? That has to be fixed now. First bottom is seen at around 5,120, and second bottom what you are observing here, clear cut bottom is 5,041, is very deep. So we will take the stop loss of this particular target, that is 5,117.35. 5,142 is our trigger level. And secondly, what we are observing, the difference between the Tinkerton and Kinesian is quite high, and any close below the Tinkerton will take the stock to the level of Kinesian at this stage. But the position of span A and span B must be checked here. Here the span A is tilting upward and span B is a flat C. So the possibility of the high made by the stock the breaching of the high is quite high at this stage. So friends, if you short this stock at this stage, you should put the stop loss here. This is the high made, 5186.75. And you could buy the stock at around 5090 or 5091. So this is the analysis of the Apollo Hospital. Now comes Granules India, Sun Pharma and Bank of Baroda. Granules India. This is the trigger price for the Granules India. Stop loss is this one. Theory has been explained to you all. I am just doing the analysis on the basis of the theory which has been specified in law. And the target for this particular Grammys India is first target is 355.25. Only one target right now, which we are just seeing, that is 355.55, which has been achieved in this particular candle. $355.45. Just any close below this particular line? No, no. What I am trying to say here, any close below this particular single thing, what will happen? Then the stock will retrace to the level of finishing. No, here the condition is not fulfilling for the retracement because span B and span A, both span B and span A, both are tilting upward. So the possibility of breaching the high made by the stock is quite high. That is 355.45, the high made by the stock during this particular period. It can be breached in the coming hours. So one should be cautious. One should not short this stock at this stage. So friends, do not short the stock at this stage for reaching the level of hoping that the level to the hoping the stock to retrace to the level of finishing is negligible here. Stock may reach the high made, that is 355.455 can be reached, and stock may make the new high for this session. So one should not short this stock. See how the Ichimoku is just telling when to short and when to avoid the stop. Everything is reflecting in the chart. Follow the chart, you will not suffer drastic losses. Now comes Sun Pharma and Bank of India. What is the position I'm looking? I'm just watching. Whether the Nifty has crossed the no, it has not. So now we are doing the analysis of Sun Pharma Limited. The clear-cut confirmation is seen at this particular candle. No, instant signal has been generated by the two indicators, that is Illusion crossover and MACD crossover. Both has been reflected at around 11:15 a.m. today, and the corresponding candle is this one, doji candle. The close of this doji candle will be treated as the trigger price for this particular stock. And what should be the stop loss? The low of this particular, the bottom formation of the Chicago span will be treated as the stop loss. Single chain, single chain crossover is seen here. So one should exit this stop. Span A, span B is flat. So closing below the tinkle chain here will lead the stock to the level of single chain. So friends, one should avoid this stock and buy the sun pharma at the level of single chain. So one should not initiate the long position in the sun pharma unless the stock reaches to the level of single chain. Thereafter, we will get the good news. Bank of Baroda. In the morning, Pinkerton and Pinkerton have given the crossover, that is Pinkerton has crossed the Pinkerton at around 11:50 a.m. today, and the crossover is below the cloud. Whereas MACD has given the confirmation at around 12:30 p.m. And we will look, and from here, if we will look back 26 period, the highest made by the stock is, this is 214.45, and this is 214.30. So this particular 214.25. 14.25 is the trigger price for the Bank of Baroda. Thereafter, the target you have to fix and the stop loss. The instant stop loss would be 213.90. Because the gapping between the single chain and single chain is high, therefore I have just chosen this particular stop loss. Aggressive stop loss. It is the aggressive stop loss. And the target for the Bank of Baroda is 290, 222, and 229. So friends, these target can be achieved in 2 or 3 days, or in 4 days we can say. 4 to 5 trading sessions, the first two targets can be achieved, and the last target may take another 10 to 15 days. So the total 1 month is needed to achieve this particular target. This is all the target. The stop loss can be trailed and one should be in trade till the stock price is above single chain, because the gapping between the single chain and single chain is high, and if the position of span B, span A and span B is flat, at that condition one should get out from the trade and one should re-enter, or one should re-enter or means re-enter at around single chain level. So friends, this is the analysis done for the Bank of Baroda. The last analysis already done. Sun Pharma, Bank of Baroda. All the analysis has been done. So friends, what I am asking right now to do the homework for the list of the stock which has been generated on the basis of SuperTrend and MACD strategy is the stock which are compliant with strategy. SuperTrend and MACD on the basis of no, the list which has been generated on the basis of MACD and SuperTrend. Do the analysis for practice. It is 24 number of stocks. Do the analysis for that particular 24 stock, and if you find any difficulty on analysis, write to me on my email ID is being reflected or displayed in the contact section of the YouTube, or drop an email, drop a message. I will just clarify the same at the early. So friends, you must be familiar enough about the strategy which has been disclosed to you all, that is SuperTrend and MACD and Ichimoku and MACD, and we are analyzing the trade on the basis of Ichimoku and MACD. I am requesting you to be familiar with these two strategies, and you will be benefited in the near future on applying this strategy. So friends, I am requesting you to like the video and share this video in your group so that much more people can be benefited on trading. So friends, thank you very much. Have a nice day.